terrifying. That's why I don't say hi. That's why I say, yeehaw everybody, it's me, Aliyah, and welcome back to my channel. I saw a video recently of Haley Pham. She was talking about why college isn't for her. I don't talk about anything about my school life or anything, so I was like, well, maybe you guys would like appreciate it if I talked about it. She like basically inspired me to talk about it because, I don't know, I feel like when you talk about college and not wanting to go, people are like, what are you gonna do with your life? How are you even gonna live? Are you gonna actually like eat food? I'm like, college people don't even, let's just get started. Also, my hair is shorter and it's kind of uneven, but I kind of don't care, so don't roast me. I want orange juice. Hold on, let me get my OJ. It's taken approximately 25 years to start this video. I guess we should start now. So if we're gonna like talk about this, we gotta start all the way back from like when I was like 7. Guys, school is not my thing. So me being 7-year-old aliyahbowers, you know, the amazing queen that I was, I hated school. I don't know if a lot of people know this show. It's called Hip Hop Harry. I think it was on Discovery Channel. It's like this big yellow bear and a bunch of random kids. They would be like singing songs about learning, and it was a very good show overall. I just hated the part at the end where they would sing this stupid song where they would go, I love to learn, I love to learn, I love to learn, I love to learn. I was so pissed off by that song, and I love the show. Like I love that show. Like I made people, they had a Hip Hop Harry birthday song, and I made people sing it to me on my 7th birthday. Hip Hop Harry, Hip Hop Harry, Hip Hop Harry birthday. That's how much I love that show. But I hated that song about loving education because I didn't love it at all. That was me at 7 years old. As the years went on, my hatred only increased. If you could imagine, my life has been really good so far, like these past 18, almost 19 years. Shout out Libra season coming soon. Wish me happy birthday. Send me some money on my Cash App, please. No, like, so if you could imagine, like, school has just always been troubling for me. Like, I just always hated it. Like, I complain, cry because I just didn't like school. It made me sad. Not because I was like bullied or anything, which I'm so blessed that that never happened. I just knew that everything I was learning would never ever benefit my actual lifestyle. I knew from like, I would always just say like, I'm wasting my time. Because whenever I was younger, I wanted to be a little singer, and I still do because music is so amazing. And I mean, my focus has shifted a little bit. I make YouTube and I create makeup looks and all that stuff. So like my creativity comes over the education, and not because I don't think education is important, but I feel like I wasn't learning what I need to learn about life and about being a person and dealing with life problems, because you don't learn that in school at all unless your teacher like decides to be a nice person and like talk to you. English I've always enjoyed, not the reading part. I hate reading so much. Like I love writing. Math, always hated that. There was never ever a time where I enjoyed math ever in my life. It's trash and it's horrible, and I don't recommend to anybody to do math. Just don't. 0 out of 0, 0 out of 10 recommend. So I actually did really enjoy history. I feel like history is important to a certain extent, but also schools alter what history you get to learn and what you don't get to learn. We'll say that for another time. Science, I loved science. Like that, it blew my mind. In kindergarten, we would have these people come to the school, and they would bring like a dome, and it would have, and like we would all go inside of it, and it had all the stars and English. It had all of the stars and constellations. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, this is so cool. Like, stars make shapes, make constellations, make the zodiac signs, make what? Make excuse me? Yeah. So and I loved earth science because like the earth is fun. Like I love the rocks and crystals and learning about clouds. Then we get to whenever science collides with math, and that's whenever that ended for me. Middle school is just trash, but I feel like that's an everybody thing. Like the teachers I had were just so ridiculous. There were like 2 of them who were just ridiculous. One of them said she wanted to go to a goat farm because we made her so mad, and the other one would just scream for no reason. She took points off of my test because I didn't put my name on it, and I looked at it and I was like, Biddy, my name is right there. And then she's like, well, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Get your points taken off anyways.
I'm too dumb for you to take unnecessary points off for my name. I can't afford to lose however many points you took off for my name that I actually put there because I'm stupid. And science is not my thing. So you should help me out here and add the points back on, you bitty. But she didn't, so, you know. And then high school, yeah. So high school, I feel like high school was stressful in maybe freshman year, maybe 10th grade. Actually, 10th grade was pretty chill. I think I was only stressed about high school in freshman year. After freshman year, I stopped caring about school. Like, I would still try and everything, and it's not like I got bad grades or whatever, because I didn't. I was always pretty good at school. But I just knew that it wouldn't matter to me because I thought I was going to college because I thought I had to because everyone else does, and it's the only way you can be successful and bull crap. I always was like, I don't care how this class goes because I'm not gonna walk out in the world and someone's gonna be like, what's the Pythagorean theorem, Aliyah? What's the theorem for a rectangle or whatever the I understood that obviously that's never going to matter. Why should I bother stressing out crying over numbers? And grades don't define my existence. Y'all can cry over this, but I'm chillin'.
Stop.
I never really cried about school after, probably have, but not a lot. Not that I could tell you. I probably cried over a lot of other pointless I shouldn't have cried over, because that's what being a teenager is. Relatable. The only classes I enjoyed in high school really were psychology, because I could choose to do that, and obviously psychology is the study of a human brain or the human mind and how it works. So obviously you're gonna need that because in everything you do, you work with people, especially if you're anywhere in business, how you catch their eye, how you reel them into a conversation, how you reel them into buying a product. That's important. It was important, and you learn a lot about mental health and about just people and yourself, because everyone has a brain. So maybe not me, but because I'm an alien. And then the other class that I sort of kind of liked was government and econ. I learned more about my government, which is good because you should know about your government because it's corrupt and the government be doing crap. And then econ, I feel like I didn't necessarily know everything I needed to know. How could you through a semester of econ? We did a little budgeting life plan video, and it was hard for me because I was like, what is my career going to be? Is it going to be YouTube or makeup, or because I'm not about to be a freaking doctor or something. That's if I'm putting that much more work into education, that's funny. So senior year, that's the year when everybody is panicking because oh my gosh, I'm turning college apps and I was like, oh gosh, here we go. I have to pretend I'm gonna go to college. I really thought I was going to go to college. I didn't know how I was going to go because it's a lot of money, but a lot of money. See why I don't go? I was So my plan was that I was going to go to USC and get and major in business and maybe psychology, a minor or something like that. I was just going along with that little fake plan, and I thought I was really gonna do it. In the back of my head, last summer I found a makeup school that I wanted to go to. It wasn't Chic Studios, but I saw it and I was like, that would be nice. What if I went there instead and got educated instead of in something that I enjoy, rather than wasting 4 years at a college that I know is not going to benefit my creative lifestyle. I mentioned it to my mom and my dad. And so whenever December came around, that was the date that that was the time when the apps were due. And it was December 6th, and I remember I made my application a few days before. I think maybe I might have started it a week, or maybe I don't know. I turned it in uncompleted, and I had wasted $60 because I was just I just have to turn something in so I can say that I've put in a college application, because I was just worried about what everybody else was doing. Then after that, my mom found another school, which was Chic Studios, and that's where I ended up going, because, and I can do a video talking about that if you want. To me, college, school makes me sad. It really, it makes me so sad, because I know that it doesn't benefit me. If you're gonna be a doctor, a dentist, a psychologist, I'm trying to think of things that require education. Other things. But stuff like business and marketing, that, no. I even had a substitute teacher who's she was like, if you're gonna go, because she was asking me like what I wanted to go into school for. I was like, I guess I'll go in for business. And she was like, and I chose business because what else am I gonna do? I hate everything else in school, so like business, hi. She was like, if you're gonna be an entrepreneur or business person, she's like, you should never go to school for that. She's like, you could learn how to do that all by yourself. She literally has like multiple businesses on her own, like clothing, jewelry. She's like, you don't need that. And I was like, I know, but I'm scared that if I don't go to college, everyone's gonna think I'm a freaking loser. So I was just like, like, you know, I eventually came to the conclusion. I don't know, it wasn't like a aha moment. I mean, like, my mom just kind of like handled everything for the school for me, like for Chic Studios, and that was that kind of. I'm so glad that I'm not going to college, because I know like for a fact that would be another 4 years of me being like absolutely miserable. Like, people were talking about having senioritis this year, like senior year, and I was like, guys, I was like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I literally hated this shit since I was 7. 10 years of me just being sad. I mean, like, not constantly, like, you know, life is up and down. Like, when I sat down and really thought about school, like, it was just kind of like school was never a good time. Like, I obviously would have good days, and like I had dance class, I had chorus in middle school and elementary, so that was always fun. But overall, like, I just knew that it wouldn't benefit anything that I want to do in my future unless they had a YouTuber school, which, you know, there's not, because YouTube has no consistent formula. So like with getting anywhere, so like obviously like college really isn't for me. And I see people like talking about college assignments on their Finstas and working. If that was me, I think I would actually like have, like, I would go crazy. I hate school so much. I hate it so much. I can't explain it. It's just like a deep hatred for the education system. Like, if they taught me things that actually would help me in life, I would be all over that shit. But like, you know, it's just a struggle at school for me, and so I'm glad that I'm not in that situation anymore. Glad she's over, glad she's canceled from my life, because she was toxic and she was only making me weaker, and now I'm stronger. Thanks, Brittany. So that's me, and while you'll probably never catch me in college because it honestly just doesn't benefit my lifestyle, I'm just too cool for it, you know? And people probably think I'm crazy because people are like, you could probably make so much more money if you go to college, you'll set up your career, da da da. I'm like, people go into so much debt from college, and you're gonna be paying that debt off until you're 500 years old, and you'll be dead by the time you're 500 years old. So I've met adults who get majors in such pristine majors, and their job has nothing to do with it, and they make nowhere near what they deserve to make, which is crazy and so awful. How I see it is that I'm only I'm 18, I'm going to be 19 in a month. They send me some cash, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm only 18 right now. And I don't go to school, but that gives me time to jumpstart my career in makeup and YouTube and music and fashion, like whatever I want. By the time I am 22 and by the time people come out of college, where will I be versus them? And that's not the point anyways. It's not like I'm like trying to win a race or something. That's not what life is about. We're all on our own paths. Like, imagine if I went to college, wasted my time because I knew it wouldn't be worth it for me, and then I come out and then I start trying to go back to YouTube, and then I start trying to get in music, when like I'm already in debt, so I don't have any money to even use. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would put me in a pickle. Pickle Rick. That's just my thing. Like, and I'm not trying to force my opinions on anybody. I just thought it might be a video to talk about why you'll never catch me anywhere near college campus. It's just not me. I don't care about partying, and you know, like I do look at people when they're like having fun with their friends and parties and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that must be so much fun, like, go parties. But also at the same time, I like, this sounds so stupid, like so lame, but like I enjoy making YouTube videos so much. Like, yesterday I didn't film anything. I tried to take a nap. I could not go to sleep because I wasn't doing anything. I literally got up and I did my makeup so I could post something. Like, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy creating content and creating makeup looks and creating fashion, and I don't create fashion, but like, you know, like looks and outfits, and I enjoy taking photos, and I like the things that please the eye and make people happy and make me happy, and that's all creative stuff. It's not math. It's just not me. So I'm not gonna waste my time not being me and wasting 4 years of my life to put my parents in a tremendous amount of debt for me to not use any of it. Hopefully you guys, if you feel like the same way, like, because I know I'm not the only person obviously who feels like this. I don't know a lot of people who feel like this besides like my sister. So if you do, comment down below, or if you have any questions for me, like, you can definitely comment. I'll talk to you, I'll help you through it, because it's a struggle when you think that everyone's gonna think you're a freaking loser flop booty face for not doing what everyone else is doing. But like, that's the point. Why do you want to be like everybody else? Because that doesn't do anything for you. It makes you less of yourself. It removes happiness from your life to be like everyone else. So don't be like everyone else, be like you. So that's my inspiring message for the day, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you're notified anytime that I post, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.